This is Kessben 93.3 FM, a new wave of excellence in radio.
Hello, Newton.
Studio now and come on. What do you kind of start to studio na me to so it's all about the Ghana Premier League bet power no year free kakra. Now discussion there are wide in the sense that Kotoko Nations game no ye be di hu komo kakra bi na refikala available no ye nse ne bre ne nse atiefo ne ahwefo bre ye no mo di komo no ababa yara na metuatua e bone nsa mo ne nse ne bi etoa so refikala be chirem se bone nsa mpa but for now yen cost the James Taylor the referee out in 15 I can say the course so now picking the ball no pleasantries no na no. First of all, yen discuss formations are two coaches no and the bedroom. Am I referee David Oklu as the assistant coach and replace doctor at the time another doctor near Adriana or Chenadrin on 24 coach I had you to me Chenadrin or direct record suspension. So David Oklu MIA who said 4-4-2 and the right game no Osebo Nicholas no team Abdulaziz ever boss central defense or Justice Blay makeshift or bar central defense or this time not in the back three shape but in the back four no ababenya Kote Emmanuel from Insuatre Mefo Babaya ya any Peter Amidu Aqua and a flank say and I say a flank so a flank in team Andrews Manu Richmond Lamte centrally now Isaac Opon and of course someone in the final third now make us someone Isaac Opon these two guys are not center forwards naturally even though Opon it be bought as an auxiliary or board striker or sometimes someone also bought general striker as a typical number 10. But in this case, Omuya a leading Kotoko. Focusing Mingle and Nations, almost to shape no very similar to that of Kotoko. Boahen, the captain, and a born right back. Michael Awua, Razak Simpson, solid central defender, no one watch it, and an area to my good friend, formerly of Ashgold, on an Rana Orche, Ubenya Pola Karim, formerly of Bechem, no one Badu Amate, these guys, no one area fee for no Nyama, and a partner in a Sama Boating, 4-4-2, and I'm the rat game. Now, Michelle Nations game near Bar, no what me reverted in different shapes. Now, before that, Kotoko back for no. Ana check our screen so no back for no nya fifi for no etu no make Andrews in team manu and a Richmond Lamte but within M1 make kakra bi wa ha say Shebabi and team manu gina as part of the back four. This is the average position of a defensive midfielder. Etu Shebabi o gina he's really in deep defense or a part of the back four no Obabeshem amoma 5. But this is a Richmond Lamte position. So the distance between Team Manu and Richmond Lamte, two central midfielders are airborne and Finfield, as against 3 from Nations. And the Finfield the Enra or be or share body be beer who say not dreams a dominance power. Even at the latter stages of the game, people were asking, say, upon bread, lamta bread, now rocky drum, here fan those questions in our course. So, but before that, Kotoko chances are any can say a top team demand. Now, first of all, the switch of play. Now, this entry into the box, we say questions as early as the 2nd minute. Now, Nations are Kotoko boxing. I had the Yamashemepa because sometimes it's a big team, any in Krano Babishia and Krano defend it. Try say pressure no come from them for the bra no more take over. But in this instance, Nations straight away within the 1st, 2nd, 3rd minutes a transition corner. Na Nations about box room to show intent. Say you fighting for survival, but a bit hard. Peter Aqua Baba continue to stay on the wider zones. The Baba positive in the final third be a number change babyano. And Rantemi and Udina Obetiabo. Baba or Peter Aqua. Nanso you can't crab ya once someone. Baba ya Peter Aqua and all pressure be go so. It is something now even at Ken Faisal, na Baba ya and the key man who provide the goals in the deba. Now open goals to dia 7 and yes me bu abamu and abam. In terms of goal scoring, Baba ya ain't defining let alone Peter Aqua. So only someone that can hold there. Now someone size say in terms of producing goals and then goal scoring output. Someone on your finisher or on mouth goals, Baba ya on how many goals are there now? Or a certain Peter Aqua. Now, so for so see the make say in top level football no in the final third enkra na ya na omonya de kra very undecisive temo be shoot no pass temo be pass no otwe temo se so jama senior man no de ya de foforo so in terms of Peter Akwa someone and then baba ya o wani wona o sorry agina wona so omoma won sorry de be sorry bia be awurade ko ye say yankeye because pressure na the man kra no they cannot finish those chances no due to inexperiences make Stalin dia about him, Vinicius Junior dia about him, and Crown Boy and Kakechmo, they waste a lot of time on when we are and son about how to get into the box. On the second half, Nations S switching from the traditional 4-4-2, about 3 central midfielders, and I'm about 2 in a typical 4-3-3 with a lone defensive midfielder. And no dear, a Marco Toko crack. Second half, Nations take over. But usually, yeah, that's a game because once a chances to be your box to do a box to do sometimes and your ball be a box to do be a full chance. Chances are quantified. Your chance are by 90% to make us a ball way a better net. The percentage of that ball getting at the back of the net, a very minimal. Those Kotoko chances are no more creating in the general. Sebe. Just so here striker, very good. And some of those chances, but from 36-meter plus distance. Razak Simpson, Emma Moise Poitier, feeling the heat and the power of that ball. So we another corner and buyer, Emma go no, at twice buyer. The ensuing sequence and I say see no and a day at twice. But from Karim, yes, how a coy, corner no a short one, a mobile box to no. Now as I'm about to watch the and I quickly head here cut on it. My simple on the amount, but I keep saying say. Go na ya enjoy the general. Your friend says sequential. So first sequence, the short pass na a BT crop your players. This is a short pass. A dying player no budget ball na sanu obiani ba na hoso. This is down to organization and then awareness. Watch that short pass. It was something like a DCV or Bia now walk to boxing. They didn't know say Nations were going to go for a short ball and quickly Nations a ball short one. So this is the first sequence of the situation I discussing. Short pass a bit more. But apart from the short pass, person don't call chika crabby. Na me chira dia na AC or box room. Right after this, there were people commenting say Justice Blay and an original area Justice Bao, but not Onyina ho before the corner was kicked. But Metro the partner original. So yen shadi eketwa. Watch closely. This is Osebonsu. The second player here is Justice Blay. So Osebonsu the over free on but the position is telling more spot the goalkeeper say. So consider the other areas of the goal post. This position no deceive goalkeeper no. But as soon as a ball shot pass no, Nicholas aside free first post one my jab post. A jab to to. That is why Justice saw said guy na sorry e chiro hono. O timi kako e chiro hono a. Ano no problem na o meka chiro. Okonya on balance kakra ho. But in these situations, e bia tokotoko bebre. Ma me fa won ko hono ma discuss situation actually say na ogina goal post no ho pe e na kire no o sorry ho that idea of moving from the goal post and a confa be bia buy but for Justice Blay na the position no say originally na set up no good but before Justice Blay sa social samabo in che ho na dey we dey bia to kro bia bebre asamabo in che ho no Emmanuel Kote of Insuatre in the general position. And if you know Emmanuel Kote and then as someone watching the goal scorer, there was no single way Anna Kote able to as someone watching toe to toe in terms of aerial duels. But on the general chain, this is down to organization. Box to no be a coach of being chain. And yet obia ne kodro bin chain. Ransford or say a striker. John Mensa kodro on kodro in chain. But this is Emmanuel Kote. Let me take you through. So after all this setup now, this is another situation where I see here or dance park last season, or I should say this is in the 2-1 no. Now Shadibio area. This is Nuruddin. Who Sadia Boniti, the other one say Nuruddin no. Nuruddin area no. There are about 3 players from the Biani Goal Stars, and I am referencing lack of an organization or Kotoko box no. Enipa me ensa ene gira Nuruddin ho. But before the ball got into the box, Nuruddin late to the header. And a Prince Kwabena Usu and okay ball no. Now Urefi a hefa on okay ball the toy the far post. Yeah, that's alcohol more. And my referee be an ball on the toy because me they call. So the cross was very precise, but equally there was a very good connection. Now, Baba Yara, the same thing. This time, not Prince and a goal scorer, but he is the provider. Basha box Mudina Menchonko. This is Latin. I better not go to Tamamicha's Latin, many nickname. But Mubarak in Chen would not pay a central defender or a bit stalwart in terms of our standard. But watch the two. And I better not go a quantity and also Katumu. Organization Kotoko box and then an ABC. So apart from what happened and Rano, Medwako watching in a flashback, taking you through sequence of issues. Watch the two central defenders. Now, apart from two, no, you can count about 4 players of Kotoko. In the midst of them, is Latin, but on your connection to the ball. Organization, no Kotoko box, and then ABC. Now, aside this, Mesa also do call Golden City Park, aha, and the other talk Kalu Atara Bakrobia. But the same issues now you're discussing. But Augusta Japan ejina no nipa me ensa na ejina ho o kai ba bia na Nuruddin ejina na nipa me ensa na ho versus Augusta Japan's position nipa say ejina ho a mo ye share in white versus Golden City so me do call dance park na me do call Baba Yara na me do call Golden City Kalu Atara per the connection good cross from Colin Samuel Kalu Atara it me connected that ball to her. When an ejina to Augusta Japan, let's switch the dice. Let's switch the dice now. This is Kalu Atara. When the surgeon John Tedeku. Now John Tedeku met me Kalu Atara Kosoro. This is lack of organization. Omo shesha omo hu yi. Omo ba box room nipa na doso. Ba hu so maba bebre. Omo ba omo ma shesha omo ho. But in football, organization is very paramount in terms of defending. John Tedeku kra de wan hwi. But this is the nation's game. So Oshaya, Emmanuel Koteno, or try, but nobody absolutely. And it's me and Maki Asamoah Boateng. Asamoah Pejan in Shaseno or Honomo, or Tony Montana or Chay, but the reality is that the guys are not really defending well. Okay. And I think, General, Sekotoko must survive this season, no more surviving the year. And Yeman kitting. As someone is on free, nobody is marking the guy. So good cross, equally good connection. Now, Kotena no Jan in China, no action ho. Now, Sam Bonsu swatching ho. Justice Blaze saw that, but he was unbalanced. He lost gravity. He lost footing and a board. Because we're Dimrika and a Korea boxing. My main trick, Refikala, and Remuna, Yamu Bon Sam so quickly and find free honor.
Newton Latte Marida said, Kala I setter. Mon Twaso and Nafi, Muya, the Fian Semina, and so Abre Amanfo.
Hello, right, boss. Sir Joy, so now Refikala so available, said ye, O Tutia. Some men a castle be or hatcher Refikala man, Pekra, but Mabo money, Meshadabo money, I have a papa, Refakwaba. And I give no course by a sports stadium now, and your home other venues and also so I was semi I know, and not Babaya who will be an hour. Yes, starting common a long ball from Krobia a half and a bar into Kotoko half, and as a nation's half. But almost a coffee man sign be now before that, referee position ye, but should be a born. Yana person far and no, as also can't or analysis in home. Now, situation with Mammy and Rane Yachin Yakakra, Baba Yara Sports Stadium. There was a back pass from Razak Simpson, captain for Nations, with Nimoy Kakra, and a coffee man, a goalkeeper for Nations at Shemo. Ref Patroche Ayodia.
Yes, I'm sure Kakra.
Yes, I'm sure Kakra means a long ball and a free central circle about ref, who said, Wakachia or born the dinner named Dada. And then there was this back passer who TV National. Should be a coffee incident. Na yini nkomo ref.
Yeah, that is how judging and I. By judging baby a board.
Okay.
And the opposite already there. I see him just a board. So the night ekuta krana and the nice line so and I say no outside the krana. Whatever we prefer is a should baby a board. Means sa a kind. And baby who there say there is a carbon penalty area.
Okay.
And it says a line form part of the penalty area. Is a goal for Tia and can be a foul at Tiano. So far as our table online is really perfect.
Peace.
Yeah.
Naturally, so now I want to kind of bond inside. Ref, it's in our home, or you do as a par, I smooth. And yet, you never be by.
Okay, because so sharp, or the close range. So, Touching or line also. The line form parts of the penalty area.
Yeah.
Line penalty area no. What do I say? Anything that would line also. It is someone in Biana. The penalty etiano. And Brown also say, and say goalkeeper no, no outside the penalty area. And so far as original line so, and our ball all line so there. There's no way of a catcher to say. We have an experienced assistant referee. This is the job of the assistant referee, which is Akwasi Brube. And I know him very much as our #1 assistant referee. Very perfect.
Then you move so this particular situation was a big moment of the game.
Yeah.
The ref was sharing. Don't you have a table on Kaye? Say, Osha situation one. Yes, starting free as say. A morning sir now and morning sir.
Also, there be our cars before distance. Referee.
Come no call. No say starting
on the first one or mistake or try a Gina ball by a kiki. But all the time, the experienced referee, you need to know, say, I'm quite Papa Okuta ball on board and say, and to keep distance from him, at least one will say, or back. It isn't called back a crack. So them joy. That is why I'm there. But some support can grab you from an assistant in the war. So them and only idea. But if you look at the distance, she may be original. She may be a ball libertoy.
You do call
a bad thing.
Dinkobo, mammy.
Oh, yes, a born inside.
A born
inside. Foul a body players. Say, a trinity to every crown. But who's a born inside? A born inside. You all say, who may be a say, but if you look at this particular thing, yes. The second ball. The second ball, you're boxing. Yes. Now, ref in Anjiwe, it means a game number 2.
Yeah. All right, you're boxing ref. So after this, you have called distance of referee now or the opinion at twice. So strike and hold you on to
yes.
So we are boxing.
So look at it. Where is the referee now?
So say the minimum baby or
that's it. And it is Osha. Not just a way you know. Oh, we might think that player no a clear ball, but definitely player not to be clear ball.
Yeah.
Or challenging for the ball. But attacker cannot succeed here because ball no a rolling side. Attacker was in control of the ball because Otimian inside at the position we to a penalty area. No, defender try anyhow, but one succeeded. Then he brought the attacker down. So definitely, so I do we grant and go win now as I got the penalty.
Line 2 the position about what angle we say.
Oh, 2 because one referee just inside. Yes, that is the work of assistant referee. But it well incident. But I can give them, if you look at the distances, I can give them the benefit of the doubt. So first handball now what the baby original. So positioning all the time. Positioning all the time. So they make sure. And only idea.
Now talking about the referee, this is the starting position of the referee. Very, very, very far. Very, very on the same part with the ball.
Why should you be here? Since our nations are more advanced, where a good referee, anytime you are going to say defense, attacking, or developing attacker, and then there's a way. Advance this time we're giant because we're 1, 2, 3 nations. One are attacking a more foul. Oh, unya foul be our.
The analysis when you
yes, unya foul be our. Then leave the place and come here because nobody in about the Kotoko for her. Open mom there go channel. And to born our ocean. How you referee now in Anoba. And there is someone in our pass.
So body do her.
I say no what catch it. Oh, they say what catch it. And there's no way, say, there's no way, so
wow,
I'm telling you.
Now, what's starting with a good referee?
That's it.
Yes, you didn't home commander because a good referee.
Yeah, you are a good referee. You're a good referee. I would say, the BSO will analyze the game. Yeah, boss of the 72nd minute.
Yeah.
And then I saw that time I saw plot 2 matches. Players in your ball, I think for the Okojina. Oh, they say, yeah, who would you want? Because the player don't know what means on the outwit too. Now that foul means we always say call the baby. But what of you? Also pro device means I saw you there. Who should do?
So you have benefits and
that's the time of me.
Oh, you know also benefits.
James Taylor didn't see this one. The same thing, the penalty. Because on him say player no alcohol clear ball. But if you look at it very well, player no or block or guide the ball and I say the player.
Yeah, man benefit back. Yeah, man benefit back. Benefits in the ref. Which easy. Which easy. Actually, now she incident to a for club. Yeah, Peter moving to the box with top speed. No more breaking it down.
Maybe another one should do. If you are running towards the man, what's a what? He's not near the picture.
He was close.
No, on the kind of buy no advantage. But here you could see the player who could push it to the player.
But crashing.
Oh, you didn't just he didn't went in for the ball.
He didn't go in for the ball.
He went in for the player. He went in for the player.
Yes.
And there's no way some baby I will make us say a true baby.
Born arrive.
That's it. Training now, yeah, cannot tell Diana. The beauty major having no. That's it.
Na mema Bravo ka training no komo throughout the game na referee shaky ni nyina ya na mente first of all the defender missed him from the first tackle ni nyina referee at this time I saw you close.
You see this is a counter attack movement we was say counter and then make say anytime biano o focus and it's a DNS it will plot game we say player o good ball there or you then they don't run. They plot the game. But instead say we're ready for the first 10-15 minutes. The experienced referees will tell you, say, as a song who play a beer super or pack it. And so who say goalkeeper watching ball about to before so about to a corner.
So who say
yes, a distance into the
no, who say?
No, I found. Answer my question. No, I've told you, sir. This player, the nation's player, one Bamuso body biabo, or Bamuso copia player.
So that should have been a penalty.
Penalty for Kotoko, and that is correct decision. As a referee now, on your back call, and I'll give you play on.
Over the benefits.
Oh, that is because if you look at the distance, well, and the picture nation, where is the referee?
Oh my,
where is the referee? No, I'm asking you.
Oh my.
And it's a dear part of the man who are pushing away.
Oh,
to be no me do there and it's a position in me and my man says you almost see I discuss it. And the position was wrong. Very wrong. The position is very wrong. No matter I discuss it see oh, some will be on some boy and call one and I just no, so you see then wow, we are matching. Kotoko play na bread. Where you are our brain when you are, yes, a beer or baby, need time be out if ask yourself. Say the brain and brown brain, and if I know you over said, I said, Membobi.
Then there was this situation, a call for attention, be brave, a off and your offside ref. This is the supposed offside the seal game. Who want to say? Medical
catcher say, yes, offside. You must have two opponents before you at the goal line. And then we come to three things. One, interfering with play, interfering with an opponent, gaining advantage. What is he doing over there? At the time of the kick, where was the player? He was in an offside position.
The situation is see, I've
told you, sir, Akwasi Brobe is not Akwala. Oh yeah, you were for referee. And the matches were no drama or drama. Oh, before some more FIFA badge, now you were for U0 under 19 matches.
Oh,
that be a yes, now or Kobe be and son and Amira Duma or FIFA badge. And then FIFA and cafe U0 and I'm be brave. Or them that offside. Before the kick was this player having two opponents before the goal line. That's it. It is only the defender back up the goalkeeper. It is so far as I want this animal. Yabesha say Obo ni bia na Obobi. Now when the player played the ball, he interfered with play and by touching the ball, controlling the ball. So Kwasi Brobe had a foul at Tiano. Offside, correct.
Correct decision from Kwasi Brobe and James Taylor, the center referee, according to referee Kala. And indeed, what was she no? We say Odemoa somewhere. We are born, but after before the kick now,
that's what person we are spectator now we are supporter of Kotoko. Before some born player and born, look at the defenders of nations. So I'm going to because that time, now you're at the instant sports stadium.